Welcome to the deep dive. Ever stop to think why some questions just sound right and others, well, they just feel wrong?
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Totally. So today, we're trying to crack that code. We're looking at how we form questions, specifically using insights from way movement and syntactic islands.
Right. That idea of way movement is key.
Exactly. So our mission really is to give you a peek behind the curtain at these hidden rules. Why can we ask who, what, where, but sometimes those words just get stuck.
Linguistic traffic jams, you could say. We all use language intuitively, but there's this amazing structure underneath it all. Let's unpack some of that.
Okay, so first thing, way movement. What's the basic idea there?
Well, in many languages, definitely in English, when you ask a question using a way word,
Like who, what, why?
exactly those, that word, it typically moves, it jumps to the very front of the sentence.
Oh, okay.
So instead of saying, you ate what, we say, what did you eat? That movement signals, hey, this is a question asking for specific info. Makes it clear up front.
Right. Makes sense. We just do it. Okay, now, the source mentions these things called syntactic islands. That sounds intriguing. What are they?
Think of them like protected zones within a sentence. Parts where it's really hard, sometimes impossible, to move a wait word out from.
Protected zones.
Yeah.
Okay. Like what?
Well, one major type is called a complex NP island. NP meaning noun phrase.
Gotcha.
So take a sentence like, the story that she met whom yesterday surprised everyone. You can ask, what surprised everyone? No problem.
Yeah.
But try pulling that whom out to the front. Whom did the story that she met yesterday surprise everyone? It just sounds off, right?
Yeah, really awkward, tangled.
Exactly. That whole bit that she met whom yesterday acts as the island. You can't easily extract from inside it.
Okay, that makes sense. It feels locked in. Are there other kinds?
Yep, another big one is the adjunct island. These often involve clauses starting with words like after, because, while.
Okay.
So imagine, he left because she called whom. Asking, whom did he leave because she called? It just doesn't fly.
Again, feels wrong.
Right. The because she called whom part is the island. Moving the whom out disrupts the structure too much.
So you can't just grab these question words from anywhere in the sentence. There are rules.
Precisely.
The source brings up subjacency. How does that connect?
Subjacency is basically the principle that tries to explain why these islands exist. It limits how far a wayword can move in one step. And it also limits what kinds of grammatical boundaries it can cross. Islands represent these really strong boundaries. Trying to cross them makes the movement too far or illegal, according to the principle.
So it's like a speed limit or a border control for question words.
Kind of, yeah. That's a decent analogy. Keeps the movement local, in a sense.
Are these island rules the same everywhere? Like in every language?
Oh, that's a great point. No, they're not universal.
Really?
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. What's a strict island in English might be, perfectly fine to extract from in, say, Italian or Japanese. It shows how languages structure things differently.
Wow. Okay, so lots of variation. What about questions with multiple way words, like who bought what? How does movement work then?
Good question. In English, usually only one way word actually moves to the front.
Just one.
Typically, yeah. And there's often this thing called the superiority effect. Basically, the way word that starts out higher or earlier in the sentence structure is the one that gets to move. So who bought what is generally preferred over what did who buy.
Huh. Subtle preference. And I saw CP layer mentioned. What role does that play?
The CP, or complementizer phrase. Think of it as the highest level of the clause structure. It's like the designated landing spot at the very beginning of the sentence for the way word that moves.
The welcome mat for the question word.
Exactly. It marks the clause as a question or introduces embedded clauses. It's structurally important.
Okay. And one last thing, why in situ? That sounds like the opposite of movement?
It basically is. In some languages, like Japanese or Chinese, the way words often just stay put. They stay in situ in their original position.
You bought what is normal?
More or less, yeah. The structure allows for the question to be understood without fronting the wake word. Though some linguists argue there might still be a kind of hidden movement, covert movement, happening at a deeper logical level.
Mind-bending stuff.
Yeah.
So really, just asking a simple question involves all these complex, mostly unconscious rules.
Absolutely.
The big takeaway seems to be that our languages have these deep constraints, these islands, that shape how we structure questions. It's not a free-for-all.
Not at all. These constraints probably reflect something fundamental about how our brains are wired to handle language structure, making sure things stay clear and understandable.
It definitely makes you think, If we have all these hidden rules for asking questions, what other subtle things are guiding how we talk and understand each other every single day without us even noticing?
It's a huge area, a linguistic rabbit hole for sure.
Definitely something to ponder. Thanks. This was a great deep dive.